Hello dear friends, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, and it's much easier for me this way to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Capricorn, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being shown in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the chapters, the timestamps in the description box below also. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and Planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Capricorn, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be soulmate energy. It can be that somebody from your past is coming back in your own life, from your teenage years, from your childhood, or even from another life. Soulmates doesn't have to be always lovers. They can be, but it's not a rule. Soulmates are souls with whom at a soul level we know each other for a very long time. We went through a lot together and this is why we trust them. And when we come in the life that we are, when we are ready for a new incarnation, we set for ourselves some experiences that we want to realize, to experience in this life. And these important experiences, something that is very important to us, we always put them in soulmates hands, if you want. It's like, I want to experience this, and for this I need you to play this role into my life. And you are simply honoring that contract. Doesn't matter of which side you are, because at the moment that they accept that, they will find a role for yourself to play in their life. But let's see. Best messages for Capricorn, please. Eight of Swords, Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Page of Cups, the Tower, King of Cups, the Lovers, Four of Cups. At the bottom of the deck you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can lead the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Ten of Pentacles can speak to us about a lot of things. It can speak about prosperity, abundance, security, stability, having that, being able to offer that to your loved ones. Can be family, can be inheritance. Maybe, just maybe, because this is something that is preoccupying yourself. It's putting yourself into a mental blockage, because what happens because of the Ten of Pentacles, and you had that soulmate energy when I split the deck, and this soulmates can be, I will tell you only the two ends of the same thing, the way that the soulmate can express itself in our life. They can be there for us our long life, like parents, siblings, children, friends, lifelong friends, being there for us, supporting us, encouraging us, being like something very solid on which we can rely on and have that stability, security when we need it. Or they can be those souls that are triggering us the most. And I will always tell you just a scenario for those that are triggering us. Maybe in another life you wanted to experience a situation, a hard one, from which you can find your inner strength to overcome it, to release it, to say, okay, this is it, it's not what I wanted, but I have the inner strength to leave everything behind, take only the lesson and move on with my life, not getting stuck into it. And when we come in this life, for example, we choose a soul in which we know that we can rely on, because if he is or she is promising us that he will do everything in its power to help us, create us the opportunity to have a situation, a circumstance from which we have to find our inner strength and remove ourselves, they will do that. And I think that this is the scenario on the table. This is Four of Cups that can speak to us about unrequited love or a situation, a missed opportunity. We perceive it as a missed opportunity, and it depends a lot on which we are focusing. Do we focus on Three of Cups? Then can be a third party situation. Somebody chose somebody else, and from that unrequited love, and or yes, we go through these unpleasant feelings, but we keep our heart and eyes open and see the new opportunity that is being handed to us by divinity in finding our inner strength through love towards ourselves, respect towards ourselves, and so on. And when we are seeing it, we are grabbing it and moving along with it. Or do we stay blocked in this? And this is here the opportunity. Page of Cups in reverse can be somebody younger energy. It's a page, it can be somebody younger, or it can speak about immaturity, emotional immaturity. Or this card is also known as the dreamer. Coming out in the dreamer is having trust in your vision, in your dream, that it will bring you. Being able to see it in your vision, keep it in your vision, and moving towards it will bring that vision to come into fruition. So dream big. Coming out in reverse, doesn't matter what we saw, because you saw that soul that promised you to keep the promise that he made. But we don't know, we don't remember what we promised each other. And you saw this soul, you saw the soul, but the incarnated person doesn't express itself according to this promise or what we think that this promise was. And from there, this whole blockage. It may be that you felt a deep connection with somebody that didn't reciprocate it the way that you felt. Maybe they chose somebody else. The lovers, they always speak to us about a choice. We can choose somebody, or we can choose ourselves. We can make the choice to bring all those bits and pieces of our soul that we left behind in previous relationships in order to become whole again, to bring the feminine with the masculine energy within us to be whole again, to heal everything, so that we start and attract towards ourselves balanced energies, balanced people, balanced relationships. So we may see the character as being like this, but he doesn't reciprocate it and he chooses somebody else. And this is what brings us into this state of I'm trapped, I cannot see, I cannot move, I don't understand how they cannot see what's happening here. And it may be with the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands, that can be a lot of things. That can be a new beginning, a new relationship, a new partnership, marriage. It's something that is being built. You saw this with this character, but they didn't. And maybe they see this with somebody else. Maybe they do this in order to secure stability, security, to secure maybe an inheritance. And again, you cannot understand how do they don't see it in its true light. It maybe has not with the way that they see, it maybe has to do with the experience that you wanted to be in order to, although it's hard, although it's mind-boggling, although it has a lot to do with emotions and characters that we perceive as being our one and only, we choose it in order for us to be able to overcome it. To be able, even in these conditions, to say, this is it, I know I deserve much better than this, and I will find the inner strength, even if everything is crumbling down around me, in me, even if I feel like my whole being is crumbling down, I will find the inner strength and start and rebuild. But this rebuilding starts with new foundations. In order for you to be able to start and attract towards yourself, even for your own union if you want, but to attract somebody that is in balance, somebody that has maturity, emotional maturity, versus this character. So, to find that inner strength to rebuild yourself, to rebuild the way that you look towards situations, circumstances, the way that you look within yourself, to find that desire of healing and bringing everything into balance in order to be able to attract towards yourself balanced relationships, healthy, mature relationships. Maybe it's now the time that you get the opportunity to heal missed opportunity and unrequited love from your past in order to set it with new foundation so that you can build something very strong. And with that, to put yourself on your own path, to know that what's yours, the ships are coming in. Nobody can take that from you, but it can be a shift of looking at things, understanding things. It can be that what's crumbling, it's also about perceiving things, looking at things, understanding things, a belief system. I believe that this character was my one and only. And now you may see that maybe this is the one. Yes, it's from the same energy, but it has to do a lot with feelings. So, let's see, dear Capricorn, what's happening. 10 of Pentacles can be that space where you feel like at home with family, with loved ones, that you have the security, stability in order to be able to make this inner search for yourself, to be able to express everything so that you can also be able to see it from another perspective, much wiser perspective. Death. Something comes to an end. It's over. It's time to let it go, to release it. Release this hurt. This is for sure that you have to put an end to it. It doesn't serve you to keep yourself in this state of being. It's sign of Scorpio. It can be that somebody, one of these two, can be somebody from Scorpio. But Scorpio is speaking to us about exactly about that inner strength to go deep down and rebuild yourself, regain yourself, go at the lowest only for you to have a new opportunity to reinvent yourself and become a better, wiser version of yourself and thriving with that. It's even if you are hurt, you have the capacity of remaining full of compassion, full of understanding also the other party's way of looking, and it's like you are able to understand why they did the choices, they took the choices, they made their decision the way that they did, but don't make it that it's hurting yourself. Just have that compassion, or the same compassion that you can manifest towards even the people that hurt you. Please manifest it also towards yourself, because that will help you to give you that strength to come back towards life. Because after that we have our rebirth, and this is Scorpio. This is his capacity of recharging, reinventing himself, rebirthing from whatever. And I don't know why I chose that example where I will find my inner strength to overcome even this. And you recognize what you have to put an end to in order to make the needed space, in order for you to make the needed space for this balanced, mature relationship to also come into your life by bringing healing this. Let's go for the Page of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here, please? Betrayal. This character, as I told you, that unmature character that maybe didn't had the courage to tell you about a third party situation, about the choice that he or she made that hurt you so bad. The good news is that what's worse, it's already behind you. This feels like a death. This is. But it's also that rebirth. It's also the higher perspective that you get as the soul moves on. You get that higher perspective. You understand it. And because of it, you are able to heal it. What's worse, it's already behind you. This is why you have to put an end to this experience. See it, look at it from that higher perspective in order to be able to heal it and move on with your life. It's not easy. I'm not saying it easy, but it's doable. Four of Cups. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Unrequited love. Just look at this new opportunity that is being handed. Because this is the new opportunity. Even if it doesn't feel like it with the Ten of Swords, but it is that first step towards something else. Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles, it's speaking to us about lack mentalities, about I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of. I don't deserve anything better than this. This is being very low. This is feeling sorry for ourselves. But this is the new opportunity. You just have, as I told you, look up and see that there are new opportunities. This is the, what's the word, please? Like a contraction. It's like something that we can fall into it and not recognizing it, and because of it we can block ourselves, limit ourselves in this for a long time. I know it doesn't look like it, but is a new opportunity. You just have to make the effort into finding that inner strength to look up and see other opportunities, see other perspectives, see new beginnings. It's up to you if you see this opportunity or not. It's something that is being offered to you. You wouldn't took this lesson, you wouldn't took this experience if you at the soul level didn't know that you have everything that you are in need of in order to overcome it. So go through these emotions, don't hold back, don't bottle them up, but please don't get stuck into them. That's all that I'm saying. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but you can do it. 8 of Swords, please. Tell me more about the 8 of Swords. That mental blockage that I cannot understand, I cannot see, whatever I'm doing, it's not making anything. Hanged Man, blockage. But the Hanged Man, although he feels like I sense it, but I don't see it, I know there is something that I'm missing. He has this openness of himself to put himself in this uncomfortable position in order for him to be able to change his perspective. And it's also speaking to us, it's the card that it's speaking to us about enlightenment, because he stays in this uncomfortable position until the sun comes and illuminates him, and being illuminated, enlightened, he sees, he understands from that higher perspective, and then it's ready to move along. Change the perspective and you'll change it. You'll just need that time, and this time that we may feel like being blocked, being stuck, whatever we are trying, it's not doing anything. It's the time that we are being given in order for us to change our perspective. The Tower. And the Tower comes and brings everything down, and because it's under the 8 of Swords, my feeling is that these blockages are being removed with this Tower. It's like freeing yourself from this blockage. The Tower. Why is the Tower here? So it's like, yes, it's divine intervention that comes in and lightens up, fires up, but it lightens up so that you can see it from that other perspective. Tell me more about the Tower, please. The Chariot and Death. sign of Cancer, sign of Scorpio. You understand that you have to bring balance back, emotional balance back to yourself, to balance yourself out, to put everything, to close everything that doesn't keep you in an emotional balanced state of being, to have your emotional state of being your main focus, and close everything else that doesn't help you in order for you to be able to move in a quick moving way towards your path, on your path. The Chariot is the one that can move us towards victory, but he has to stay focused on what his intention is. And your intention here with the Ten of Swords, with this unrequited love that made you feel like you are not good enough and not worthy of, and this blockage, the main focus is to bring balance within yourself in order for you to start and put an end to these unbalanced situations, relationships, people that dragged you into unbalanced relationships, in order for you to start and bring into manifestation, to attract towards yourself mature people, emotional stable people, emotional stable relationships. So Three of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. This is a period of time in which we already made our choice and we stand and wait for some information, for some answers to come in, answers to the decision that we already took. And we may start in this period of time to doubt ourselves, to doubt the decisions that, please don't do that. Three of Wands. Tell me more about the Three of Wands, please. Queen of Swords and the Lovers. So, the Queen of Swords can be any sign of air. Signs of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Lovers, both, is sign of Gemini. Maybe somebody from Gemini. But she is very feisty. She is the one who knows best how to cut everything out her life that doesn't serve her anymore, doesn't do her any good. And she's fearless. She's fearless in taking care of herself. She's fearless in taking care of the people that she loves. She's able to cut within her own flesh and blood as long as she's convinced that that thing doesn't serve me anymore. The new path that you put yourself towards is a path in which you are cutting everything that doesn't serve you anymore in order for you to start that healing process. Yet, yes, it can let scars, but you won't maintain that bleeding injury. It can show us the need for you to cut yourself from something. It's like you are able to see the soul, and the incarnated soul didn't act as the soul that you did, but it made that they honored the promise that you made before both of you incarnated. And by releasing yourself from this character that did this betrayal, and it took you by surprise because all the swords are in the back of the mermaid. So man, or how should I tell, it took you by surprise. This, whatever it was, it took you by full surprise. And this is why the hurt is so bad. This is why the mental blockage, because you cannot understand how this is possible. You have to remove yourself from this experience to heal yourself, to bring in balance the two energies, in order for you to start and attract in your life these balanced relationships, people, mature, emotionally speaking characters. From one lover to the other. Tell me more about the lovers, please. And it can be from one to the other. Let's see. Why are the lovers here, please? Why is the King of Cups here, please? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Again, do we feel sorry for ourselves, or we simply keep our heart and eyes open and see the new opportunity, a golden opportunity? If we are continuing and focusing only on this, we may not see the opportunity, and it can go by, and then we can speak about a missed opportunity. And just look at it. Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. New love, new passion, new life, life force. This character can be the epiphany of what you saw at a soul level. It's maybe with these two, because we are speaking about cups here, this reversed one and the mature one. And we have here two signs of water, Scorpio and Cancer. Because they are so similar but so apart from each other, it may be that you confused the two characters. And the King of Cups, the mature one, comes with three aces. So golden opportunities, new love story, passionate love story, a love story that can give you new meaning for life, new life force, new desire for life, for love, for new opportunities. Please don't continue and stay in this and miss this, because this is once in a lifetime opportunity. This is why the Tower comes. This is why death is telling us, put an end to the misery of this, in order for you to have the needed time to bring everything into balance, so that being balanced, to see, to be able to perceive this opportunity. The lovers. Tell me more about the lovers. The Hermit, another major arcana. By doing the inner work, by following your guidance, by going deep down, exactly as Scorpio does, goes deep down and finds his inner worth, inner strength. by doing this, by bringing light to the situation, by being able to look at it from another perspective, to be able to bring forgiveness, to forgive all that wronged you, in order for you to be able to bring back the bits and pieces from previous relationships, so that you balance yourself, you forgive yourself, you become whole again, you get that not only wisdom, but you really know how to listen now through with this experience. It's a new way of understanding how to follow your inner guidance in order for you to not only heal yourself, become whole yourself, but also follow the guidance that will lead you towards healthy relationships. Four of Wands. That have a solid foundation. Exactly what the Tower is missing. The Tower doesn't have that solid foundation. This is why Destiny intervenes and brings everything down, in order to give us the opportunity of starting and rebuilding. Four of Wands, please. Eight of Cups. By listening to your intuition, by following your path, you are simply being led towards new beginnings, healthy, solid foundations. But it's a choice, and it's your choice, and you have here more than one choice. What you are looking at, what you are focusing at, from which perspective you are looking at things, where you are standing. Do you remove yourself from this hurt or continue and stay in it? You have here something special, really special. Just take into account, please, is it possible that you misread this character as being this and not vice versa? Don't miss this opportunity, because it leads to something very special. And it comes so often. Just open your eyes and see, I'm here. I'm here. Best message, best guidance for Capricorn at the end of the reading, please. Okay. We won't read from the booklet, but we'll take all of them. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. This is the Caduceus. This is what Archangel Raphael is holding in order to let us help us heal. Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. And Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Just let it, I know it's not easy, but the moment that you will let it go, the moment that you choose to heal from it and put an end to it, you are opening towards something that is mind-boggling, beautiful and honest and pure and full of respect and passion and everything that you dreamed and hoped for. Good luck, Capricorn. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.